Okay, so let's go to this URL. Okay, so we have to click somewhere, right? And find flights. And we have to do some list. What is the list here to choose in flight? Okay, view the details. So very simple, is right? So first we have to do recording. Right? So how you recorded? You have used BlazeMeter recorder or JMeter recorder?
JMeter recorder.
Okay, let's go to JMeter recorder. I will say JMeter recorder only. So JMeter dot. Okay. So how to do recording? Write group first. Add. Red. Then non-test elements. Recorder. Right? So then we'll be adding a results tree. There's no. Okay. I will add one to my recorder also. Okay. And I will add one to thread group so that I can get output of my recording script. Okay. In the recorder, we use the port and I will use here thread group and I use add separator. Correct? Okay. So let's save the script. Okay. Let's go to Firefox. I have to change proxy, right? Proxy. Okay, so already the localhost 88. Check this mark. Okay. Right. So now what is the URL? URL of blazedemo.com. Go to your Firefox. Hit here. And just check whether it's getting or not. Got some error. Okay, haven't started a proxy. Okay, started. Okay, Blaze demo. Okay, we'll get this error. So try to accept it. Right? Now, let's just choose whatever it is by default. Click on find flights. The lowest, right? 200. Okay, I'll fill blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let's purchase flight. Okay, we got this one. That's it, right? That's our assignment. No? Stop the script. So then what you have to do? First, we have to save the script and remove the unnecessary extra things, correct? All these things. Till this point. It's Firefox things. Okay, this is Blaze demo. All we should keep. Remove the unnecessary things, right? Right, success. Delete. Can go delete. Success. Delete. Again. Can go. Success. Yeah, completed everything. Okay, now I have this much of URLs. Now first what I'll do, I'll replay. And if you want to do, okay. Okay, let's replay it. So that we'll first what the thing is whether we'll check for our replay script is working as it is or correlations required. That's first thing first we have to check. Correct. Right? Now click on one by one. Response data, HTML, change it to HTML format, unexpected block. Okay, these are JS and CSS, right? These are not required. Purchase P and close declaration. Okay, let me put download resources. Oh, I'm getting this. Okay. So Sweta, how you verified it?
We also got the same, Ravi, from day before yesterday we are trying. So the same thing we got. The error.
Okay.
HTML.
So then how did you confirm it whether working or not?
No, we didn't. I didn't do, Ravi. Just check that one. I mean,
Okay.
JSON also, if we in text, if we try, we will get right. The
Yeah.
date.
Right. Okay. Let me use one more thing. All HTML getting same thing. We'll have browser. We should have browser here so that it will take care of all those things. Okay. But now if you see purchase.php here, we are getting this one. Credit card, Visa, right? T everything here, but to confirm Citrix should be browser here. So then bit difficult. This is our first API, right? So let's go to the where we are getting the data of reserve PHP. So let's go to the manually. Okay. If you see, these are the prices. Correct? Choose this flight. Okay. And in the purchase.php, if you check here, we are sending we need to send a price here. Right? So our goal is how we'll send a minimum value. Correct? Everything else is normal only, right? You can write correlation of the flight ID, airline ID, you can pass it. Okay. So how to pass first, I will write a code to get how to the price. So first what you have to do, so in this space, okay, first you have to get all the prices, right? You're able to get order static, right? What I'm trying to say, first you need to get all the prices. So in this response, what is the prices here? What is the line? This one, this value, right? Hidden value price is there. So now if I write a regular expression to this space, Tejshwi, Sweta, Nirala, getting right what I'm trying to do. So first I need a lowest price, no? So otherwise I'm picking up the lowest price. So let's do dot plus question mark. See, I got 5 prices. How many flights we have here? Just check it. See, 472, 432, 200, 765, 233. So first we got all the prices. So whenever when the requirement is to pick up minimum of the price, so first you have to get all the prices first. Okay, then we'll write a code to get a minimum of this number. Okay, so now let's go to result.php and write a regular expression, add post processor, regular expression extractor. What is our recent value? Control A, Control C. Right, let's say prices. And template is $1. Okay, match number 1. So now I will add debug sampler to check whether it's picking the prices or not, right? Debug sampler. Okay, now let's run the code again. So even though it's not loading HTML, that's fine, right? We need our data, whatever required. So I will remove these things also because it's CSS, right? .css, JS not required. Delete these things. Okay, I'll remove this dots also to make script neat and simple. I think Visual will take and delete it. It also won't do anything. Okay, if go to debug sampler, we got prices, right? Okay, we got only one price, 472. Why? Because what is match count I given? One, right? But I need all prices. So means -1. Let's run. Let's check. Just let me know if you're not able to understanding anything. Okay. Now, once you got, now we got all 5 prices. Correct? Now we need minimum of this price. True? So how to get minimum? So we have function. Let's check whether we have function or not. So in tools, we have JMeter function helper dialog. So if you use the proper functions, we don't have to write much code. Okay, let's see, go to the function and you will see drop down, you will see all the functions here. Suppose I want generate time, right? What I will do? I'll give the time here, right? Correct? So if you click on it, we got the epoch timestamp. Right? Same way like with functions. Let's see whether we have any minimum maximum function. Let's search for one by one whether see any minimum maximum function. Right? So that we don't have to write code. Now we'll just pass the data to this function. It will give the minimum of it. Long machine property random set property string test plan time escape uppercase lowercase. So there is no minimum function, right? So we'll write a code. Okay. So let's go to, so where we have to write a code. So here we have to pass here. So we have to write a code of this one. So right click add. So if I want, so what is the thing we have to add here? I have some values. I need to do some logic here, right? So what a component? Post processor or pre-processor? Post processor, right? Because I need to get a response. So in the post processor, so is there any component where I give the input data will get minimum? No, right? So then what will do? Go with the bean shell. Right? So when we go in bean shell means whenever there's a component which is not suitable my requirement and I can write a code and get output. So I will use a bean shell. So I am choosing post processor because my data, I mean, I'm getting the data from the response. So I need to do something from response side. Simply add a bean shell post processor. Okay. So now we need to write a code to get a minimum function, right? So let's go to Google. Okay. Let's search for Java code to get minimum number. Okay, let's pick a array, minimum number. Okay. So it has this much of code. It says, see, int given 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 to getting the smallest of a means we got the output 1. Right. So this is a small code. Understood, right? So small code. You don't, I mean, you don't have to write the code on our own. No, we'll just logic. We need a minimum number. So we'll go for logic. So what are you doing? They're passing one by number and checking it. Okay, which is the number and storing it, we're getting output. Okay. So now let's check how to do that. Right. First we need to check how we can get the inside numbers here. If writing logic here, right? My numbers should come here now. How I will get it, right? That's where we use the variables here. So what I can do now? Let me check what is this user tree. So this price is. So this prices is a array. Where is this prices? Okay. So let's try to see whether we can print the prices or not. Okay. Where suppose you don't know, right, how to write a code. So let's again Google it. Simple. You don't have to write your code on own, right? Uh, uh, so write a code how to get minimum number, how to get smallest number in JMeter. Search JMeter. Okay, so let's go to open this link. And you are very new, right? You don't know what is nothing because we haven't discussed bean shell, na? That's why. See what they kept? -1 na, to extract everything. So they are saying that they simply kept one array and they are doing all these things, blah, blah, blah. And for I equal to 1, minimum, or put connection dot minimum. Okay, they are using simple one function. So see here for function, right? I have written up this code, but what this guy is doing, this guy is using collections. So collections is nothing but data structures. In the data structure, you call is minimum method. So just pass that as a value, it will get the output. Okay. So, or let's, if it's still confusing, right? Let's go to other link and we'll check how we can do that. Suppose here they're using random variable. Now let's go to random variable. How they're doing that? There is a function. Okay, or still let's go to the bean shell post processor in JMeter. Okay, where is bean shell post processor, right? So how to use bean shell? Let's go to this component. See, I know how to do that, but for you guys, right? Whenever you got anything, how will get to know? That's why I'm doing like this, right? Huh. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, yeah. So this vars is the one variable we can use in a bean shell to get any output. Okay, if you come to JMeter, right? See here, script variables, var, ctx, vars, props, prev, data log. Prev is nothing but previous request. If you want to get anything that we can use prev. Vars is nothing but any data to use inside and outside. Ctx is nothing but context, and props nothing properties. So you can ignore, just use the vars. So what I will do right now, I will define okay, let's define only one variable first, right? String a equal to vars dot get. What is our regular expression variable here? Name, prices, na? And if you see in the variables tree, if I do price underscore 1, I should get one value, correct? So let's try to get this value first inside. Vars dot get, we can use two options. So prices underscore 1. Okay, let's print log.info whether we're getting or not. So log.info is like a print statement to use in the bean shell. So I'll write first value is, so I will use concatenation plus a. Okay, let's run the code, whether see we're getting in the console. So whatever dot log.info, right, it will get print here. See, we got value or not, first value. It means insert this code, we got the value, correct? Understood? Now let's try to print all the values. We need 5 values, right? Okay, let's define string b, prices underscore 2, right? If you observe here, price underscore 2 means debug sampler. Price underscore 2. See, 4. How it's defined? Price underscore 2. Right, now go to here. Okay, now define price underscore. Now string C, price underscore 3. String D, prices underscore 4. String E, price underscore 5. Right? Okay, let's remove extra thing. Okay. So now again we have to pass the change number here. A, I should can't print A, na? I should be B. C, D, E. Okay. Now let's run the code whether getting all the 5 values or not. Because I to get a minimum number, I need to get all the 5 values inside here, na? See, we got all 5 values or not? 472, 432, 200, 765, 233. Okay. But what is this data type string? You guys know, right? Data types are basic Java or not? Very basic. Any idea? No, just tell me. If not, not. That's fine. I will explain. Hello?
Yes, sir.
We know.
Sorry?
We know.
Right.
This.
Okay. Yeah. So now, if I give strings, right, can I get minimum and maximum of these numbers? No, na? Because they should be numbers. So, but we are getting a string. By default, we are getting a string. Now we have to convert the string into integer. Right? So now let's Google again. String to integer in Java. So method is nothing but, let's go to any of the link. So we have to use parseInt, right? Yeah, parseInt. Correct. Now let's copy this code. So we know logic, then only we'll try to do everything, right? Now let's convert into the here. Okay. So what is the string here? I need to pass A. Now my int AI is the string integer. Now let's go to print integer. Let's run. Get any error or not? Okay, we are getting error, right? See the down. So in bean shell, if we are getting any error, we have to debug properly. It says that method invocation parse.int. What exactly error? Problem in bean shell scripting. Error in evaluation. Var.try int a.parseInt log.info. Okay, so it is integer, right? We can't print like this way. So let's remove this one and let's see. Okay, still we are getting the error because it's not able to accept the integer. Okay, let's understand. Okay, it says where is the error exact is exact at this line only. Okay, var.get in method evaluation log.info AI method in invocation integer.parseInt. We are giving any mistake, any error? No, na? Integer.parseInt. I'm defining int AI and I'm printing AI. Let me remove this log. So we'll get to know errors on the second, third line, or fourth line. So the error is this line only, right? It's not about logging. It's not taking that. Why? Integer dot. Let's do it in JMeter first. Let's search in how to do in JMeter. Yeah, the bean shell, huh? We are using same, na? Integer dot parseInt or var dot get only. Control C. You're using same thing, right? Control V. Same, na? Integer dot parseInt only. But why I'm getting the error? Invocation method. Let's do less thing. Let's write here var dot get as it is. Control C. Instead of A, right? It's completely run and debug process only, right? Now let's run the code. We are still getting the error. What is that error? Method invocation. Integer dot parseInt. What is that error? Same, right? We are using same integer dot parse small letter intger dot int var dot get a value. Same, na? What is happening? Let's look for any other link. integer dot parseInt. Come on. Same thing we are giving there. Integer dot parseInt. Yeah. We run one more time. Okay. Do you guys know ChatGPT?
No.
Yes. Okay, the ChatGPT is like nothing but kind of Google engine, but more specific answers. Okay, let me copy this error as it is and share it with him. You can Google it also, but Google may you have to go a lot of different methods you have to look into, right? So I'll use ChatGPT only. Control C, Google. It's like solution only, nothing but ChatGPT. How we do Google, right? Or whatever you're getting. Or let's ask ChatGPT only entire thing, right? Let me first define this error. So let's see what it gives. You are running special paper integer to partial method call is easier. The integer method is converted into string representation is possible. Is called returning null value or returning. It's called return null value. We are printing it, right? The value A. It's working now. A is printing. It says null value. Fail if you want to check the returned by value.create process 1 is valid integer before attempting to parse it. Oh, okay, got it. Now understand. So what we are getting if we print log.info A is that number? Very small mistake, understand now. Or these numbers? It's a decimals, right? It's not integer. Floating values. So we have to convert string to float. Understood, right? That's why we're getting there because we're trying to convert integer, but it's not a integer. Small mistake. Okay. Or okay, we'll ask the method here. Okay, no, let's Google it only. Let's keep as it is. Now we need a function string to float in Java. Okay, float f equal to float.parseInt. Control C. See, these are small mistakes. Okay, let's write here float f equal to of A and print F. Okay, let's see whether we're getting the float or not. I think error is at this one, I guess. Log info. Let me write plus. Where now let's run and see. Shouldn't get error now. Okay, see, you got 472.56. Now it's a float. Right? Now first again everything we have to convert into the float, right? Then only we can do numbers means then only we can do calculation, right? I can't calculate minimum of strings, no? I do numbers. For numbers only I can do minimum, maximum, or sum or average, anything, right? Now let's do here, right? I will do for purpose I keep like for everything, right? Like this. C D. We have that collection, right? But we can't use that one, so that you will get confused. So we'll do one by one slowly, so that we'll get to know. Okay, now float f. Let me give a float fa is the value of b. You can write one single line also, but as starting, right, for small things, let's do like this so that you can understand. Let's keep root c here and fc variable name. Okay, d here, fd. Let's put fd here. Okay, let's put fc, fb. Now here e. fe. Let's print fe. Okay, let's see whether we're getting all the float converted or not. Okay, we got all the float converted. What is second one? Okay. F. Okay, it's A and this is B. Till this clear, right? Bean shell. So first we got all the numbers which are strings by default were converted into the integers. Okay. Yes. So now once we got integers, now we have to do minimum, right? So how to do? Let's again now write a code to get a minimum of numbers. So let's again Google it. Minimum Java code to find minimum number. Okay, just simple minimum, not array or something. Okay, simple rule, simple to print the smallest array or Java math min. Okay, it's a good easy, na? Java math min, it will give us directly. Means suppose I can pass the numbers here, math min of A and B will get the minimum number. It's a function by default Java function. Okay, let's go to Java math minimum function. Function code. Okay, simply we have to give the numbers int x and y, we print mat.min, right? Now to print mat.min, I need to use import statement. Okay, let's see, we'll get error because the Java knows, right? But JMeter doesn't know. Let's now do log.info. Let's do right first. Float for left float some L equal to what I have to do mat.min, right? Control C. Min of what are the values I need to give? What are the values? FA, FB, FC, FD, FE, correct? And I'll try to print L log.info minimum number is plus L. Okay, let's see whether we get error or not. Okay, we got error because it doesn't know the math. Right? You understand now? It doesn't know this static code method min, right? So for that, I need to import the, JMeter doesn't know, right? So I need to do import statement here. So mat.min import statement. Java math admin import statement. Because JMeter, right, we need to explicitly mention that, okay, you do this, you do like that. Let's do how to import math in Java. Public void. We need that line. Now, see, this is one we need to do. Import java.lang.dot. Just copy this line. So then JMeter knows. But if you're writing the same code IntelliJ, right, it will get automatically. IntelliJ or Eclipse. But here JMeter doesn't know the things. Now let's run. Still we're getting the error. Huh? What is the error? Error in not javalang.math. Let me write math here. Math.star. Okay, no, still not working. Says that Java not found class. Oh, okay. Let me same copy this to ChatGPT. So it will get you the method. Which method we have to use? Control C. Okay, no, let's remove this line and ask it. So even the right in see how I'm debugging now for every problem you have to do go like this only line by line, step by step. Okay, let's go to our ChatGPT. I mean, you can search Google also, right? But it's better. Let's refresh. So you should use minimum method in. Let's see what is saying. To resolve the issue, should correct method signature call minimum function minimum method either take 2 arguments or array of values. Oh, okay. It took 2 arguments or minimum of array of values, right? But we have 5 now. So I can't give 5 values, right? I mean, I can't give, right? So what is saying that we have to use like array. What is array? Array is nothing but to store same data type of multiple values. Correct. So now what I will do, I will use this array as it is. Then I will use its minimum math values. Okay. Control C. So I can't give like that math.minimum. I can give either 2 or array. So now first define the array. So our arrays are, we can keep as it is, right? Or I need to remove. Or you can put FA, FB, FB also, right? Let me put those things only. FA, comma, FB, comma, FC, comma, FD, comma, FE. Okay. And out of this minimum values, I'm going to give minimum value and now try to print. Okay. Or let me give a minimum value here. Control C. Minimum value. Now let's run and see. Shouldn't get error. Still we're getting error. Okay, static minimum F. What it says? Static method minimum F not found. Okay, let's that copy that error again. Because that's why, right? JMet is the only difficult part of this one only. If it is Intel J, we'll get to know errors on the spot. But in JMeter, it error, you have to Google it and get to know line to line syntax to syntax. What it says? Float in Java. Mm. Mm. Why we're getting capital F? We are passing float only. Then no, okay. But no, you can leave it now. It's taking time. But you understood, right? How we'll be doing that? Okay, I once have time now. I will go through this one. I'll find a proper solution to it. But you understood, right? Now let's say assume that I found a minimum. Okay, now how will pick up the flight? Here, let's say I found a minimum of 3. So I need to choose this flight, right? How I will know? So for that, if you go to our JMeter, if you see here, it's along with the price, it's sending the data, flight data, number, airline from port to port, right? So what we're doing, let's say I found a 3. Okay, here I found that in a third match. Where is that? Reserve P, right? Yeah. Okay, let's say I found a third match. So now what you have to do is you have to write a regular expression to get a flight name, to get airline name, to get from port to port, and use _3 values of all the things in this request. You're getting my point? Let's say I found the minimum as third number. So now here flight means if I go to user tree, so let's say flight now. Control C. Again, I write regular expression for each and every line. It's a flight number. Dot plus question mark. So what is third flight here? We need third flight, right? Third flight. Match number of 39696. What is the third flight here? See 9696, right? So what you have to do, you have to write a regular expression for flight, for airline, for depart, and arrives. And you will take match number of 3. You are using -1, right? What I will do, I will be adding one more regular expression. Let's say for flight. Add post processor, regular expression extractor. Whatever I did, I'll just copy this. Control C. Expression. I'll get a flight. And I'll give match number. What is match number?
3.
3. But do you think, see, now a hard code means the order will change, right? So what I will do, from our code, we'll get to know which match number. That will pass to here in a variable name. Dollar curly braces. Let's say I'm get minimum as 1. I'm storing into minimum, right? I will pass this here. So on the runtime, this code will give them a number of match and which number. And from that onwards, we'll be using all the regular expression with the minimum here. For the flight, from to, from flight number, all the things. So then we'll pass all the data of this year. Instead of flight rate, what I will pass? Dollar of flight. Because my regular expression is giving the flight number. Same like from price, from to price. Same all the variables, whatever the variables required here, we'll write a regular expression of 5 regular expressions and we'll give a match number 3. Let's say if we run second time, if the price is minimum 1, so our code will give the 1 match and we'll pick up all the 1 related details. Understood, right? This is where our configuration. Clear?
Yes.
Coding part understood, a bit difficult, but you know, right, how to debug and how to run. Okay, I'll check that code whenever proper free time. Now I'm not sure where I'm missing it. Okay, but understood, right, what I'm doing here. And don't worry, we have bean shell classes. At that time, we'll explain you one by one, line by line. So main thing is how to get input to your bean shell. So where's dot get, and how to send outside where's dot put. So let's say I got a match number of A, right? Let's say then I'll put a match number where's dot put number A. Okay. Yeah. So that's what first assignment, right? Now you assume that here instead of this thing, they have the link now. Let's say they have 1 link, 2 link, 3rd link, like this link. So we'll get the link. 3rd link, 4th link, like that. Now once you're done with data, you'll giving this all details here, all the junk values. No? All right. So now once you got view registry of this purchase, a confirmation order, we need to check the ID, right? What are you expecting? Confirmation. We need ID, na? ID and status. Let's say I got ID and status here. So now search for the ID and search. Let's go to text. So nearly you have doubt at ID or status. You tried it, na?
ID.
Yeah, if you see here, this is our ID. Correct?
Yes.
And this is our status. So I want to get these things. How will get it now? So again, write regular expressions. This is not JSON, right? So I can't do JSON. So you are doubt at ID or status?
At ID only.
Right. So now, if you see here, let's try to copy this line. Okay, write regular expression. So what is our variable? This one, right? So simply what you'll do, simply replace dot plus question mark. How many matches we got? 13 matches. But we need ID, right? I mean, we try to get a match number, should get 1, na? So so we got status also here. So now what I will do, right? Before this line is there, na? Control C, I will put that line here. If I do test, we were not touching on because it are not able to understand, right? So, but if you clearly observe, it's a space, correct? Between two these things are space or the new line. So what I will do, I'll try to put first new line /n. Slash is nothing but new line. Again, slash is special character, so you have to escape with a double one single slash, and let's see n. We're not getting, let's use space slash space. I'm also not getting the slash space here. Test. Okay, let's put double slash. No. So you're getting problem with this, pick up the match number 1 only, right? Or any other problems here?
Yes, Ravi, the same problem.
So either for you also?
Yes, Ravi.
Let's try to get, let's put an slash and new line. Okay, let's put then one more thing. Let's put one more group dot plus question mark. Why you are not getting that? So why? Okay, let me remove this one. Let me put starting. Okay, so but which is a new line is not able to pick up. If I use tr also ending slash tr is there, na ending slash tr. It's not working. Space. If I do slash s, we should get slash s. We should get the space. Slash is nothing but space ka regular expression. When a slash represents means it does some space. Question mark. It's not working. Okay. So then we don't have any other option. We'll go to matches. What is match number of ID? What is match?
2.
2. So we'll write this expression, right? And we'll give match number 2, we'll get ID. Same like status. What is match number? 4.
4.
That's it. We'll put a regular expression, we'll get it. Okay. Any doubts here? So as we tried at slash and then our screen, then we have to go with match number. So we'll try to get a unique number first. If not, we'll go with the matches. Any other doubts regarding this assignment?
No, Ravi.
It's clear, right? What I tried with minimum numbers. I mean, like that, we go one by one. Nothing much. But as we are not non-coders, so it will take time for us. We don't have to worry on that. Just we'll start with small assignment like this, then we'll get to it. Okay? Yeah. Clear, right? So, let me stop the recording.